And their Texas neighbors just outside Dallas, the Frisco RoughRiders. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to AA Baseball here on the show. I'm joined in the booth by longtime big leaguers Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Before we get to them, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visitors here in this one, as their order will read like this. Luis Alberto Bonilla is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. Kareem Blackwell will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Second baseman, Kareem Blackwell.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The next pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So we made him work a bit, but the leadoff man is finally retired here. And with that, let's check out how the RoughRiders line up on defense. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Jake Gobert will be the batter. First offering on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Abraham Almonte will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. As we get to the bottom half, let's look at our starting lineup right there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Quickly a look now at the defensive alignment they'll face in this one. Richard Cho will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the RoughRiders, the shortstop, Richard Cho.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
One thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Now here's his swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's got to be a frustrating at-bat right there because you feel like you're all over a pitch, and then maybe your mechanics break down just a little bit, you get underneath it, and it just becomes a harmless pop-up.
Luis Ramirez will step in now. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now here's his swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Tom Sau will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with the fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
Ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Here's the 1-1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gets, backs up and takes care of it, 2 away.
Well, anytime you get an RBI guy to the plate with less than 2 outs, and he does that, he is not happy. That's the kind of at-bat that'll stick with you for a while.
Jimmy Lintner will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now, instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Benito Ferreira leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Benito Ferreira.
First pitch coming. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Todd Sanborn.
Todd Sanborn will get his first cuts here.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Let's go.
The 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here he comes on 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised he didn't go after that one, too.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Luis Trujillo would be next. Now the pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Jackie Levy will start things off in the bottom of the 2nd.
Left fielder.
And he takes ball 1. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Now the 3-1 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count offering on its way. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Trujillo is there, one away.
And that's a nice comeback from down 3-0 to get the fly ball out. This is a guy he did not want to walk, so he made sure the next few pitches were at least in the strike zone.
Willie Valdez will get his first opportunity now. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Here's a 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Here we go.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Here's the 1-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Boy, oh boy, you don't see this all that often. I mean, this is a base hit 999 times out of 1,000. All day long it's a base hit. But he comes up firing from the outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on this play.
Into the box, Andres Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. One 0 on the way. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Here comes the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Now the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone. In the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here we go.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Another payoff pitch. Swinging a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Luis Trujillo will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's the first offering. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
1-1 on the way. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
One, 2. And he'll take strike 3 call. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Into the box now, Michael Rush, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Now here's the pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Maurice Getz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Elvis Gonzalez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
Liriano.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Liriano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Richard Cho stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A 2-1 offering. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here we go.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Luis Ramirez would be next. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Luis Ramirez will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. First pitch to him. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. 2 out with the man at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start.
Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the 3rd strike and the 3rd out. Side is retired. Kareem Blackwell will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, not close on either of these first 2 pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
The 2-1. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Now, he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Yeah, just their first hit of the game, but he makes it a good one. You see this ball hit out near the wall and then hop right over it. He's into second now with a ground rule double.
Jake Gobert will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's trying to run.
Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Come on, let's hold him.
He's set, now the pitch. Too high, 1-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Now the 1-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike three, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Abraham Almonte is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
The batter, first baseman, Benito Ferreira.
Benito Ferreira will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Hey, double him up.
And here's the first pitch.
Swing and a miss.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Program.
1-0 pitch now. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Throwing now.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Just overmatched him there.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Out in front of it as this is pulled down the line to first. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just 1 at second.
Todd Sanborn swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Oh, that is such a good pitch. First pitch changeup, when you know a guy's a first pitch fastball guy, just use his aggressiveness against him.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-1 pitch on the way. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
The 2-1 home. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Missions lead it 1-0. Tom Sau will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Pitch on the way. In there, strike 2. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Jimmy Lintner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 33, Jackie Levy.
Jackie Levy will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Take him deep.
Here it comes. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't put it. Side is retired. Greg McElroy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Greg McElroy.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Ready with the 2-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 2-2 coming. 2-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning, and maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. In now, Luis Trujillo, as he'll take a look at ball one.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Standing in now, Michael Rush. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. One there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here, as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the 5th coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Willie Valdez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Willie.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Andres Rodriguez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready now, the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Into the box, Elvis Gonzalez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Here's the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
The 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Runners on first with one down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And oh, a bad hop there as it's over his head at first. Eduardo Liriano will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Fouled straight back. Second and third here, one man out. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
Yeah, with the runner going on contact right there, this is going to be an RBI ground out as he's in to score and tie this game up.
Stepping in now, Richard Cho, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Men on third with two down. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Two outs here with a runner at third. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Maurice Getz will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Maurice Getz.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And now a pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Kareem Blackwell will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. On the way. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
The 1-1 home. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. One, 2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
The 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball. Need to throw down to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
And we get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Jake Gobert will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
The 3-1. Chopper foul. 2 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch coming. Fouled back. The 3-2 one more time. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Abraham Almonte will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
From the stretch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Just too over-aggressive right now. They've got to dial this back a bit.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and heads up. He had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Another 0-2 coming. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Luis Ramirez will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
First baseman, Luis Ramirez.
Now the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys. He's working ahead in the count. He's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Tom Sow comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Now the pitch. Hard hit towards center. Almonte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Right fielder, number 32, Jimmy Littner.
Jimmy Lintner will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Splitter called strike 2, and I don't think he liked it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-2 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Benito Ferreira will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
(3-2) Here it comes. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And if you're a fan of pitching, this has been the game for you. I mean, these 2 guys have both been exceptional so far. Just 2 runs allowed between both of them. Of course, makes the broadcasters awfully happy because this game has flown by.
Into the box now, Todd Sanborn, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Greg McElroy.
Greg McElroy will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. All time 1. Jackie Levy will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Jackie Levy.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now the pitch. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second, he'll try for third, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
Second baseman.
Taking a little bit of a gamble there with nobody out as the go-ahead run. Conventional wisdom might tell you not to risk it and instead just stop at second, but he had a feeling he could make it, and sure enough, he was right.
Standing in now, Willie Valdez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
The 3-1 coming. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. Now to put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Well, now the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Andres Rodriguez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Well, that's a huge strikeout right here. Guy in scoring position. He's not out of this inning yet, but that's going to go a long ways towards getting him there. Look at how he's fired up about it.
Let's go, Gonzalez.
Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Ferreira is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Oh, that go-ahead run still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt they would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding him.
Eduardo Liriano will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that the teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Frederick Ishikawa will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Luis Trujillo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 2 very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ballgame. Things have been tight throughout. Michael Rush will stand in now. He's lined out and hit into a double play in his first 2 trips. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud lineout.
In now, Maurice Getz. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Stepping in now, Kareem Blackwell, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Jake Gobert will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Richard Cho will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The shortstop, Richard Cho.
First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Now here's the pitch. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
Here comes a 2-2. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. To his left, he's up with it. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Luis Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. The 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
Now the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. So 1-2 with 1 away. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Now here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Nicholas Lawson will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Tom Sau is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. 2-2 pitch on the way. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, you didn't even have to think about swinging that.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Jimmy Limpner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
That's on the outer edge, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Jackie Levy will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up. 2-0. And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose them and load the bases. You still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And this is going to stay fair as it hooks inside the right field foul pole for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as they take the lead 4-1.
Well, when you start relying on one pitch out there, you become a one-pitch pitcher, there's no doubt in the hitter's mind what's coming. He's sitting on this one all the way, and he launches it right over the wall.
Willie Valdez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Off the plate again, 2-0 now.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 out, nobody on. Here it comes, the 3-0. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Rodriguez.
Andres Rodriguez will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And a ball 1-0.
That man's got to be thinking, enough with the walks. Can't anybody throw a strike?
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Martin Workman will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Martin Workman.
Andres Rodriguez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
1-1 on the way. 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
2 out with the man at first. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Pause, now the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now 4-1. Rich Castaneda is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Rich Castaneda.
Abraham Almonte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Hit hard toward the right side. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Into the box, Benito Ferreira, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
You can't worry at all about that runner at second. I mean, his run means nothing. Just go right at the guy at the plate.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Here's the 1-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
Here's the 2-2 offering. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time, he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Standing in now, Todd Sanborn. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Comes set, now the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
From what I've seen of this guy so far, this is one of those guys that has that makeup to be a real good late inning guy. I mean, you can tell this is a kid who wants the baseball in his hand in a tough spot.
Hit softly to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. RoughRiders stand tall in the saddle. They win it 4-1. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious RoughRiders. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Missions, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.